Alright, we're back here again with a Commander deck tech, this time on Colfenor, the Last U. A 3 colorless, 1 white, 1 black, and 1 green legendary Treefolk Shaman, who is a 3/7 with Vigilance and Reach. And the build around for him is a lot of recursion, because here is his ability: whenever Colfenor the Last U or another creature you control dies, return up to one other target creature card with lesser toughness from your graveyard to your hand. So we're going to want to be able to keep cycling our graveyard with progressively bigger creatures hitting it, so that we can get some of our smaller toughness creatures back. So just a few of the cards that are going to be really important to this. We'll just go over each one. Aetherios. We'll just kind of do similar things to Colfenor, but keep letting them return to the battlefield instead of going to the graveyard. Liza will also just return them to your hand if they die, so that will also just another Colfenor effect, but it would also affect your opponents, making sure their creatures don't go into their graveyard. So just a few of the creatures we want to recur. Acidic Slime, very common card now, and when it enters you get to destroy an artifact, enchantment, or land. 4/5, and it's a 2/2 Death Toucher. So if you don't have any of that recursion ability at that time, you do have a decent blocker. Another really good one, High Priest of Penance, a 1 black, 1 white, 1/1, and whenever it is dealt damage, you may destroy target non-land permanent. Another really good blocker. There are other decks that you can give this some ability to just basically keep coming back, and that's what this deck wants to do. Since it's a 1/1, it'll constantly be coming back. And then another one, Archon of Justice, 3/2 white, 4/4 flyer, and when it dies, exile target permanent. So whenever you sacrifice this to anything, or if it somehow board wipe, you get an exile at permanent. And being a 4/4, it's a little more difficult to recur, but it's something this deck can do pretty easily. And then a few of the sack outlets and things that will cause our creatures to die. So Jared, Golgari Lichlord, 2 black, 2 green. He is a 2/2, so he's pretty easy to recur as well. And he gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard, so he can get pretty big. And then you just pay 1 black, 1 colorless, and 1 green to sacrifice another creature, and each opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's power. So that's a good way to drain your opponents. Anawan the Rune Sage, just at the beginning of your upkeep, each player sacrifices a non-vampire creature, so this is a good way to also clear out your opponent's boards. And Vish Kal, Blood Arbiter, 4, 1 white, and 2 black, 5/5, and he just is a good sack outlet.